going on, everybody? This is Dave from This Is Punk Promotions. I'm here with local champion from Monterrey, Nuevo Leon, Mexico. How's it going, guys?
It's going pretty
Good.
good, man.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Let's jump right into it. So, when and how did you guys form?
Okay, you want to
We'll
go
start
first,
you.
Poncho? Me? Okay.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so local champion born back in 2014. Poncho and I were playing together and trying different stuff in the guitar, and then we came up with this couple of songs and decided we should we should start a band. We have already been playing together in a different band, but we wanted to try new stuff, a more punk driven music and more licks and riffs. So we kind of went toward the genre that maybe we play. That's, I don't know, it's punk, emo pop punk. I don't know, in between those areas. So that was back in 2013, and we released our first EP back in 2016. And now we're promoting our last record, which is Todo lo que siempre quise decirte. Everything I ever wanted to tell you. That's the translation. And here we are.
That's awesome. So, you guys just dropped everything I ever wanted to tell you. How in December? How's the response been?
Actually, well, the response has been pretty great, and because we released this album in times of COVID, so maybe people are more perceptive to new stuff and to listen to music. I don't know, but it's been great. We're very surprised of how it just came out, and we also been receiving a lot of attention and help from people from other countries besides Mexico. That's been pretty
Yeah, I mean,
incredible.
the album just hit the 20K plays in
20K
Spotify.
streams. Yeah.
Yeah, a few weeks ago. So we're very happy to to getting more music released and also reaching different places. Like Poncho said, there's been a lot of attention in Peru and Latin America, also parts of the States, and regardless, it's in Spanish. So that's great news.
That's awesome. I love it when bands don't sing in English.
Yeah.
It shakes things up a bit. It keeps things interesting. I love accents. I love it when they don't sing in English.
Yeah, it adds like this exoticness to the genre.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So, who do you guys record it with, and how was the process?
Okay, we recorded here in our hometown, Monterrey. We have our bass player, Rodrigo Montalvo. He's also the producer of the band. So he owns a studio here in the city. So we started like rehearsing there, and then we started to do the all the work and the pre-work to record the whole album, which took us about a year or a little bit more, because we took it in our time. There wasn't a rush to finish it, so we took our time, and yeah, so we basically, yeah, we our partner owns the studio, so we have that facility for ourselves
Yeah,
anytime.
it was a real cool process. I mean, we had, like Poncho said, a lot of time um,
Mhm.
to experiment with stuff. Like, let's try this amplifier with this pedal, and I don't know, let's shake things up. Maybe you play this guitar and these other types. So that really helped us um, learn a lot of new stuff in the recording process, and also um, to get to where we wanted sound wise, like we finally arrived and we really like the tone of the guitar in this part, so this is where we're going. So that was really helpful, and it changed a lot. Also, maybe
Mhm.
maybe you don't know, but we when we released Summer's Gun, which is our first EP back in 2016, we were singing in English, and the whole process was super rushed. We had to do things super quickly. We didn't um, plus part of the recording was deleted during during the process, and we had to double rush it. So for this release, it was very nice to have a lot of time to work with stuff.
Mhm.
Thanks, COVID, for that. So you guys are from Monterey. How's the scene there? Do you have a favorite venue, a favorite local band?
Whew. I mean, I'm gonna talk about the scene before COVID, right? So it was great, but I believe personally that probably the public is a little bit difficult to satisfy, and but in the same wise about punk music and emo and that stuff, there was like it was starting to emerge in a nice way. I think around 2014, 2015, and it just it was pretty special, because you see a lot of friends there. So I guess my favorite local band, even though it's not like emo music and that kind of stuff. Oh no, yeah, what I was thinking about another band, but they already dissolved. It was called the Contexto de Textura, which is like a math rock band, a math rock duo band. So that was pretty great. And my favorite venue is where we usually play the most. It's called Nodriza Studio. You, Guille?
Yeah, I like a lot playing in Nodriza. The shows there are amazing. Like Poncho said, like you you get together around a lot of friends with different bands and different projects, and also artists and photographers. I don't know, like all the people that love music and alternative, um, yeah, alternative culture, like gathers there and goes to shows, and you get to meet new people. And I don't know, my favorite local band, I would say Tormental, which is
No,
Rodrigo
Tormento.
Rodrigo's our bassist. Uh, other project which is more black metal. I don't
Death
know,
metal, sort of
death.
like thing.
Yeah,
Black
it's
Gaze or something.
super. Yeah, super hard. But yeah, they play awesome.
Interesting. So who are your biggest influences?
um, I guess the band that made me pick up the guitar was Misfits.
Classic.
But now, as as like the music we play now, I will say it's Algernon Cadwallader, Snowing, Mineral, American Football, Sport from France. I think they're mostly the bands that influenced me because I like that kind of like a twinkly sound and like math rocky technical stuff. So I kind of like that. So that's where I take my influences from.
Yeah, I would say the music that started uh, pulling me towards grabbing the guitar was the Cap for Cutie. I think that's the best band for me and my favorite so far. Actually, I have been feeling like away from my guitar for this past months, because it's a different world we live in now. So I wanted to feel the same way when I was, I don't know, 15, and I always wanted to play the guitar. So I went back to my favorite Dead Cup for Cutie records and started grasping that feeling again, and I immediately had to grab my guitar again. So it helps. So I think Dead Cup is my favorite band.
Some awesome bands there.
Yeah,
What's
they're
your
great.
favorite band?
Who's my favorite band?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough. Of all time. I'll be honest with you. I don't have a favorite band of all time. I have a bunch of favorites.
Yeah.
But there's one
Top
band that
three.
I love, The
Top three.
Cure.
The Cure.
Yep.
That's nice. Nice. I mean, I guess
Classic.
from that era, I really like the Smiths.
I love The
Uh,
Smiths.
well, there was another band. I forgot the name, but yeah, the Smiths mostly I like from that era.
Very cool.
Hmm.
So now I'm gonna ask you guys some non-music questions. It's a good way for me to get to know you. I did this with the other bands I interviewed. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. First
scared.
one, favorite season.
Summer.
Summer. Yeah.
Easy.
Would you rather have super strength or speed?
Oof. I
That's
guess
a
I
tough
will go
one.
with speed. Speed. I like speed.
Yeah, I think me too. I like to be super fast.
So you guys like the Flash?
The Flash. Yeah.
I used to love him when I was a kid. I
Very
always
cool.
wore this suit and was running through the whole house like super fast. I said I was running faster because I had the costume on.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
If you guys could go back in time and talk to one world leader, who would it be?
Fuck. Oh,
I think I'd
yeah.
say Gandhi probably. I think he'd be like a super interesting person.
I'm gonna say this, but people don't get scared. It's not in a bad way, but I would say Hitler. But I think because I really want, I would love to know how his mind worked. Like how he did the things he did. I'm just curious to know like what kind of person he was.
Right. And try and change his mind.
Yeah, maybe just trying to understand what was going through his mind. Yeah.
If you guys had $1 million and you could donate it to any charity, what charity?
Yeah.
I would go for a children charity fund. Yeah, I think
Yeah, probably. Yeah, me too. Kids with disease or they need like a rehab or something. Yeah, I think I will go for that.
yeah, because kids are how do
The
you
future.
say are the kids of the future. I mean, like some of them aren't capable maybe of sorting things out on their own. So if money can help in whichever way possible to get a better situation from where they are from, I think that'd be awesome.
Very cool.
I
If
would
you,
also like sorry,
I know you're good.
about the I mean the planet, like the like a reforestation or something, like our like a climate change. I also like that too. So yeah.
If you guys were stranded on a desert island, what 3 items would you want to have with you?
Oh, my guitar, weed, and water.
I can't argue with that. I mean, I'd
Yeah,
say
that's
maybe
all you need,
maybe the
dude.
same. Probably change the wheat for I don't know
Bruce.
a lighter or a knife that might help me get around. I don't know.
All right, guys. Last question. What are some places in Monterey that visitors should check out?
Oof. Um, Barrio Antiguo, which is in downtown. Um,
Paseo Santa Lucia.
Paseo Santa Lucia and Rayados Stadium.
Oh, great stadium, one of the best in Latin America.
Those three are my Yugi
Great spots. I would say El Cerro de la Silla, which is a
or
mountain
Staple.
here. It's a staple. You can climb and go watch the whole city from above. Um, Also Chipinque, which is a natural forest. And
Outdoors stuff. Yeah.
what else? Maybe Cola de Caballo too. It's a nice spot. It's a cascade that has the shape of well, it looks like a ponytail or like a horse tail. That's where the name comes from. It's natural and it's pretty. I don't know. It's outdoors. Nice.
You'll have to take me to those places when I get over there.
Yeah, sure, man.
Yeah, sure, man.
Anytime.
I haven't been to Mexico. It's on my bucket list.
You haven't been to any part of Mexico?
I've not been to Mexico.
Now you
It's
have an
on my
excuse.
bucket list.
Now you
You
know us
have a
and we're
reason. Huh?
friends, so you can come down whenever you want.
Sounds good. Well, I really appreciate you guys coming on, chatting up a little bit. I really appreciate you guys supporting me in this Punk Promotions.
No,
No, thank you for the invitation, man. We're very willing to do these things, and especially with you, that you've been awesome. So thank you so much.
yeah, thanks so much for the opportunity, for the chat. It's been fun. And thanks a lot for the support and listening to our music, and also giving it a little bit of promotion with your media. That's cool.
Of course, man. We'll talk soon. Have a great night.
You too.
You too,
It was
man.
great meeting you.
Take care.
See ya.
Yeah, bye.